celebrating today. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm hanging out with my buddy. This is Hefe. He's hanging out with me on the drive today in the Volvo. Not going to be in the Volvo for long. We're heading to the automobile drive. What? No, we're going straight there. Yeah, no, we're good. So we're heading to the Automobile Driving Museum. We're going to be doing something truly spectacular today to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Stop interrupting me. I'm trying to... It's really hard to vlog when Hefe just gets in on it. We're going to be doing a car swap today. We're going to be saying goodbye to the Volvo today and saying hello to something classic for the weekend. Amazing car coming. I can't mention it just yet. It's going to be a surprise. Going to have an awesome Cinco de Mayo! What? Oh, great. Hefe's got to pee. Why didn't you tell me that before?
I'm a docent here at the Automobile Driving Museum, and the car behind me was built by me. It was a basket case when it came to the museum in about 3 truckloads, and took about 2.5 years for me to piece it back together and getting it running. It's the ages or the years when I was growing up. It kind of appealed to me. They had a docent appreciation dinner here at Christmas time, and my wife was with me, and I had been looking at the car before that dinner. One of the other docents says, "Hey Louis, when are you going to get started on working on that Challenger?" My wife says, "What Challenger are we talking about?" "Oh, the purple one he's looking at." And she says, leans over and says, "He'll be here next Wednesday. He's spending entirely too much time at home." And 2.5 years after that, I finished the job.
So your wife was trying to kick you out?
Not exactly. She was just looking for something for me to tie into, and I enjoyed working on them. The first car I owned was a 50 Mercury, and I bought it from a lot off of a junkyard and paid $235 for it. And I won't tell you exactly what year that was, but it was a long time ago. The worst thing I did in that car was race it as hard as I did at times, and didn't end up breaking it, but probably damages it here and there. But yeah, otherwise it came out pretty good. Painted it green and it still ran pretty good. I'd like to say hi to my wife and my family. Some of them are car people, and let them know that I'm still having a good time here after 7 years plus being here. It's fun. It's better when I don't have a car at home. I have 100 of them here to work on, so I don't have to foot the bill for the cars either. The museum takes care of that.
Incredible time hanging out with the guys at ADM today, Automobile Driving Museum, and I'm going to be taking a super special car to a couple of shows this weekend. This is a 1956 Cadillac. And she's gorgeous. But we'll get into that a bit more tomorrow. Sorry. Ridiculous. That is the only word that I can really use for today's vlog. It was out of control. It wasn't even really a vlog. It was more like what I do know is that it was a blast. We had a really good time. They're not normal. There's something wrong. Something seriously wrong with those guys. It's a good thing. Whatever they're drinking, whatever they're smoking, whatever they're eating is doing good things. And all I know is I want some of it. So I actually think I already have some of it. I'm sorry, what was I saying? Okay, so anyway, big thanks to the guys at ADM, and this weekend is going to be epic on an epic level. I mean, epically epic. I'm not even sure that makes any sense, but with a 56 Cadillac, like the one that's parked outside right now, life just doesn't really get much better. So this weekend, I'm headed to the Culver City Car Show. I'm headed to Cars and Coffee. We're going to do a Mother's Day shindig with Kathy and Sean and Isla. You know, kids, mothers, all that kind of stuff. If you're in Malibu and you see us whizzing by, whizzing is not a great word, but driving by, you know what I mean. Give us a wave, give us a honk, and if you want to stop and get an Instagram or get a photo, something like that of the car, let me know. Anyway, I want to wish everybody a very happy Cinco de Mayo, and make sure that you, if you're going to go out and you're going to party and you're going to do all that stuff, make sure you're here tomorrow morning to be able to watch this vlog. See how I kind of wrapped all that together? Isn't that cool? Be safe, have a good time, happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. I'd say it in Spanish, but I don't really speak Spanish that well. No, but wait, it is in Spanish. Cinco. Have a great day, guys. This is vlog 320, Cinco de Mayo. We'll see you tomorrow. Little behind the scenes on the burnouts. Getting crazy. We just had a burnout, but only one car took off. This time we're hoping both cars take off. Back at the pad, Kathy's working on something very intense. Aren't you, Kathy? You had to guess how many hours in this dress you have. How many hours in this dress do you have?
Well, since every time I sit down, I work on it in about 4 or 5 hours. So say 5.
Okay.
So 50 hours.
50-hour wedding dress. I think
it's not done yet.
I think it's more than that.
I know. Well, it has been 4 months.
And if you were to pay for a dress like this, it would probably be about 20 grand.
If somebody said, "Would you make me this dress?" I'd say no.
Hell no. Aren't you doing that anyway? Making it because someone asked you to?
No, I offered.